Today in Fish, we're going to be on a hunt for a skeletal serpent cataclysmic fish. The rarity is literally cataclysmic. It's not secret. It's not rare. It's not a mythic. It's a cataclysmic fish. That means it has less than a 0.05% chance to get caught. And the sad news about this video, I already caught it today, but I literally was not recording. All right, there was no audio on my video, so I have to re-record this whole entire video for you guys. But basically, this fish can only be caught inside the radius of an atomic nuke. So as you guys know, Fish has nukes, and these are normal nukes, and this is what it looks like. And it has a mini game. And if you mess up the mini game, then it literally blows up the whole island with a nuke. But in a recent update, they added atomic nukes. And as you guys can see, these are yellow nukes, and they're more scary. I'm pretty sure they both have the same value. They increase the fish's mutation by 10%. This one leaves a yellow radius instead of a green one. And we actually wasted it. But to catch the skeletal serpent, you literally have to fish inside of an atomic nuke area. All right, so here's what we're going to do. All right, and as you guys can see, all the fish that you catch are literally yellow. All right, and they have a 10 times multiplier. Guaranteed. So in today's video, we're going to be looking for a skeletal serpent. And while we're doing that, we're going to be using as much nukes as possible and catching as much megalodons as possible while looking for this skeletal serpent. And I also forgot to mention, we only have 1 hour to catch as much skeletal serpents as possible. And like I said before, this fish only has a 0.05% chance to get caught. So it's extremely rare. It's literally a cataclysmic. So the chances of us catching this thing is very small. But before we start, we're definitely going to need server luck. Okay, so let's activate some server luck, and we're going to have to light off an atomic nuke in this area. The strategy that I'm going to use, I'm going to try to light as much atomic nukes in this area as possible. And while we're looking for this, I'm going to use atomic nukes, aurora totems, and we're going to use a bunch of meg hunt totems. I have bad news. We only have like 34 meg hunt totems. Hopefully that's enough for this skeletal serpent. Before we do this, let's go ahead and light another atomic nuke. Kind of crazy. You get rewarded for failing the mini game. All right, now let's use a sundial totem and make it nighttime. Then we're going to use this aurora totem. All right, and now that it's nighttime, we're going to use this. And guys, the rod that we're going to be using a developer rod with Sea Prince and Sea King, I believe. One of those 2 mutations. All right, guys. So now, according to my mathematics, it will take 1,000 fish. It's going to take us 1,000 fish to catch the skeletal serpent because it's a 0.05% chance to unlock. So with server luck plus a developer rod, we should have a higher chance to unlock it. And also for all the fish that I catch in today's video, all the megalodons that are atomic mutation, I'll give it to a subscriber that likes this video. So if you guys want an atomic megalodon, leave a like right now. May the journey begin. May we catch this skeletal serpent. Yeah, I definitely said his name wrong. And we got our first megalodon. Let's go, guys. All right. First megalodon has been caught. How big is it? 78,000. It's 78,000 kilograms and it's atomic. I'm pretty sure this thing might be able to sell for at least 200,000 or guaranteed 100,000. Well, that was our first meg hunt. Let's go ahead and spawn a new one. And there he is. Okay, there is my boy. Okay, we're going to light an atomic nuke in this area as well. So the difference between the atomic nuke and the normal nuke, this thing doesn't tell you how big the radius is. Like it literally doesn't tell you. All right. So we have no clue of the size of the zone. I'm assuming it's very small because this thing is extremely hard to find. Guys, the chance of you... Oh my God, first try megalodon. All right, how big is this one? 93,000 kilograms. That's actually very big. And guys, like I said, when I was filming this video before and the audio messed up and I literally appraised the fish and lost all of its value. So I kind of messed up. So this gives us a second chance to catch an even better one. Oh my gosh, megalodon's over here. I'm pretty sure we might have to use another atomic nuke. Yeah, as you guys can see, the radius isn't that big. We're going to light another atomic nuke in this area. I'm hoping that we can catch this fish in under 1 hour, guys. Literally last time it took us about 20 minutes to catch it, and that's with the aurora totem and server luck. All right, so it's going to make a weird noise. Oh my God. Got the mega already. Thanks. We already have 3 atomic megalodon. Oh, this is an ancient. Wait, how big is it? 80,000 kilograms. That's not that bad. So we have an ancient atomic megalodon. Let's go. Look at his little teeth, man. But since we caught 3 megalodons already, I kind of just want to farm and see if we can catch the skeletal serpent. Like, what if we get it pretty early this time? And I'm assuming, unless you appraise it, this fish always comes with the atomic mutation. And last time with the atomic mutation, I'm not going to spoil how much it costed, but this fish has a very nice value. One of the rarest fish and most expensive fish in the game, actually. So let's hope that we can get it through this water right here. If we can get it, that'll be so much ore, guys. Yo, bro, this mutation looks so cool. As you guys can see, it's like all yellow and glowing. It's like a neon yellow type of glow. The only way of us knowing that we caught this fish, we'll literally hear like a loud roar in our ears, and that's how you know if we got the fish on our hook. All right, guys, I'm on the wiki real quick, and this is what the fish looks like. It has a resilience of -100. That means this fish is basically borderline impossible to catch. All right, it has no location because the location is the atomic nuke. You have to catch it under an atomic nuke. And then the progress speed is a -97%. You get 700,000 XP for catching this fish. And then let's look. The minimum amount of coins that it can cost is 77,000. Right? This thing's pretty good. All right, the max amount of coins it can cost is 600,000 with no mutations, which is pretty insane, right? And you can only catch this with the atomic nuke. So as you guys know, the atomic nuke literally costs us $1 billion from the black market, and the admins literally gave us like 100 of these things. So he gave us over $100 billion basically. All right, but let's get back to fishing, and let's hope that we can get this thing. Skeletal serpent, I'm looking for you. All right, hopefully it can be better than the one that we already have. The one that we currently have literally only costs like what, 100,000, because I messed up the mutations on it. So if we catch another one, it could literally probably be worth like $2-3 million or more. Do we have enough ores? I'm hoping that we do. All right, boom. I say we go catch another meg. Let's do 5 more fish and then we go for a meg. All right, guys, this is the last fish. Gonna throw it in one more time. Whatever we get. Oh my god, we got a squid. Wait, I say we sell our full inventory, bro. What happens if we sell our full inventory? Wait, where are my megs at? As you guys can see, like I said, I had to film this video 2 times for you guys. So I already have a lot of these megalodons. This is what they look like so far. Here, I'm gonna show you guys. All right, so when you zoom out, they're like green. If you zoom out super far, they're green, but up close they're like yellow. So they're like 2 different colors, which is pretty cool. Let's sell our full inventory and see how much money we make, though. Oh, we made $4 million. I think we can make better in today's video. All right, let's do a perfect throw. See what we get. Got absolutely nothing. Love to hear it. Spawn another meg in. Where is the meg? Is all the way over here. Wait, where's this meg at? Oh, there he is. What's good, my boy? Wait, is this in the radius? Here, let's fish outside the radius. Okay, it's not in the radius. All right, so we're gonna have to light another atomic nuke, guys. RIP all the atomic nukes that the admin gave me. RIP to all of them. I'm really hoping we can catch the video, guys. We have literally 1 hour to catch this thing, or I owe you guys 100,000 Robux, which that's a lot of Robux, guys. And I currently don't even have that on my account, so I'd have to spend real life money to get you guys Robux. Oh my god. Yeah, we got the meg. All right, it was a -80 meg. How big is it? 79,000 kilograms. It's not that bad, honestly. Look, that meg looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so I say we fish in this area a little bit. What I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna AFK, and I'm just gonna fish and farm this area in hopes that we can get the skeletal serpent. Before we do that, I think for this video, I think it's best that we use a developer rod, because this thing has a -70%. That means that thing is like borderline impossible to catch. I think it's harder to catch. I think it's harder than the Scylla. The Scylla is literally easier to catch than this fish, and it has a 0.05% chance of even finding it. So the chance of us even finding this thing, we don't want to mess up at all. That's why I think it's best that we use the developer rod. We're actually getting some good levels off this thing. I don't know why, but I've barely been playing this game. Wait, no, when we caught this, I think this fish gave us 700,000 XP, which gave us like 50 levels. Yo, that's actually insane. Come on, come on. Can we please get this? Feel it coming. Feel the aura of it. You can feel it through the waters. We got to squid it again. Yeah, we got another normal squid. I'm not too worried about that. Another squid. Can we please get this? Bro, guys, we only have an hour. All right, this thing is a 0.05% chance. I really want to get this fish. I don't want to. I really don't want to spend money on Robux today. All right, I already spent too much money on Robux. My mom is gonna get very. Ooh, wait, this new megalodon is already in the radius. Let's try to catch it. Can we get it? All right, so I think we've already used like what, 4 atomic nukes. There's one right here. There's one over there. There's one right here. There's one right there. And literally, we spent like $5 billion worth of atomic nukes, and we still haven't gotten it. Oh, we got meg. Dang, I thought that was possible. Oh, it's 100,000 kilogram meg. That's not that bad, and it's atomic. Wonder if it's possible to get a megalodon that costs $1 million. $1 million. $1 million. All right, there we go. That gave us 1 level up. Not that bad. All right, guys, I think I might have to set up the auto clicker, and we just sit here and we keep fishing We try to see if we can get another one. Can we get this serpent, guys? So we caught a -40. Actually, it looks like it's about to be daytime pretty soon. I think we're gonna have to use our aurora totems again and make it nighttime. All right, guys, I'm setting up the auto clicker. Okay, we're getting this megalodon. We are, or not the megalodon, but we're getting this serpent. Okay, we're getting it by any means possible. So let me make it nighttime. The night is too sacred. It's not even. There we go. We're gonna need this aurora totem again. Aura totem. I think that's what we should call it. We should aura. Okay, that's what we should. That's a better name. That's a way more aura name. All right. And then when it's nighttime, we're gonna pop this, and we're gonna farm for this. We're getting this fish in today's video. And since I have 2 skeletal serpents, I think I should give it to a subscriber. Let me know in the comment section who wants the skeletal serpent once we get it, because I know we're getting it in today's video. We have to. Oh my god. Yeah, we got a mustard. Oh my god. Oh, that's L ore. All right. I'm gonna keep looking for this cataclysmic fish, guys. So far, we're getting clickbaited. I heard a noise. I thought it was the cataclysmic fish. It was a mustard. All right, guys. As you guys can see, a moss lurker just spawned in the server. Let's go try to get that. Okay, we're definitely gonna want to get that real quick. Okay, let me make it a sundial. I think it spawned at Forsaken Shores. Where's that at? Forsaken Shores. Where's that? Where is that? Gotta hurry up and get. Oh, it's all the way over there. All right, so let's make it nighttime. We're gonna pop a aurora totem. Boom. All right, let's go try to get this moss lurker. We're also gonna try to, if we can get a atomic moss lurker, that'll be aura, bro. Okay, let's get an atomic moss lurker. That'll actually be so much aura. So where? How do you know like where this thing's at? Where is this moss lurker thing at? It said it spawned near here. It literally just spawned, so it shouldn't have despawned yet or anything. Hope not. Well, there he is. Let's go. All right, atomic, pop atomic. All right, here we go. All right, it's a public event, moss lurker. Is this a cat? Does this count as a cataclysm? Oh no, we got it first try. Well, it wasn't atomic. No. Wait, can we catch it again? Wait. Oh my. Yo, we got another one. I think we can catch it again. All right, let's try to catch it again. We got another one. Oh my god. Yo, we got 2 moss lurkers. Oh my gosh. Yo, this is crazy. 2 atomic moss lurkers. Oh my days. That might be infinite ore, bro. That actually might be infinite ore. Should I try to catch like a crazy one? All right, I'm gonna catch one that's not a actually, nah. We got another one, yo, we caught 3 moss lurkers. Oh my gosh, bro, I caught 3 out of the 500 so far. Yo, what if I catch like all 500? That'll be crazy. Dang, this moss lurker is not even that crazy to catch. Thought it was gonna be like, I need to find out what rarity is this fish even. We're gonna look in the beach area after this thing despawns or whatever. But dang, we caught 500 or 3 of them so far. Is that another one? Okay, that's not another one. Caught a big atomic boot, whatever those do. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, these things spawn in every 4 hours, I believe. Why is that number not going down? Oh, we got 4 moss lurker. Bro, should we use another? Dang, you literally cut in half almost. Okay, we gotta lock in. We gotta catch more moss lurkers. If we can catch 5 out of 500, that means I would have caught like what? How much? Like 1%. 1% of all moss lurkers, which is insane. Should I try to catch like a gigantic one? I should try to set my, actually, let's do it. Okay, all we gotta do is switch bait. Wait, where's our equipment bag? Okay, we switch bait to colossal ink. Boom. All right, now let's try to look for it. This will give us like a super big colossal squid, or colossal moss lurker. Wait, what am I saying? Moss lurker. Okay, so this will be a big colossal moss lurker, or it could be a giant one. Dang, look how big that fish is. So this bait that I'm using gives you a 200% weight increase. Yo, if we can catch a moss lurker with this, it'd be insane. Let's go. Oh my god, it's about to be so big. Dang, it's a big one. Wait, why was that not my record? You're telling me I caught a bigger one than that before? Dang. Oh, we literally caught one of the last ones. We actually caught one of the last ones to catch. All right, well, we did that. Should we try? Let's use colossal ink. Let's use colossal ink bait, and let's try to catch. We still have the atomic nuke, so we can catch the serpent in this area. But before we do that, I actually want to look at all the moss lurkers that we got. So we caught a lot of them. We caught some atomic ones. Boom. Wait, let's put this in our aquarium. Let's see how much it was worth in the aquarium. Moss lurker, 100, that much. All right, what about got a corrupted moss lurker? How much is this worth? 31,000. We got also this giant moss lurker. Dang, that had to have been an admin event one. I think we caught that during the admin event. There's no other way. Bro, that thing is huge. Okay, what else do we have? Dang, these things are huge. All right, let's keep fishing in this atomic area, and we still gotta look. Wait, I'm actually, okay, this still is the atomic area, but since we have this bait on, everything's getting caught as a big giant. Wait, so that's actually, nah, actually we gotta turn this off. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, the reason why we have to turn this off, because the reason why I'm turning this off is because I want to catch the serpent as an atomic, so that it's like super big and stuff, and that the value is gonna be like 10 times at least. If I use any other bait, we're not going to get atomic. All right, so let's get back to hunting for this thing. All right, guys, and after a very long time of fishing, we finally got the skeletal serpent. All right, guys, and like literally when we caught it, it made like this weird noise. It literally made this weird noise. We ended up catching it, and then we need to see the value. Okay, we obviously need to see the value. How much does this thing actually cost? And I want to see what it looks like. Okay, so what does it look like when it has atomic on it? As you guys can see, this is what it looks like. It looks like this big sawfish. It has like a bunch of bones. It's literally a skeleton serpent. That is literally what it's called. That's what it looks like. And then when we put it in our aquarium, it's worth 26,000 coins per second, which is pretty cracked. I'm not gonna lie. All right, but now we're gonna go to Moosewood and we're gonna see the actual value of this thing. All right, guys, and the actual value of this thing is 1.7 million. $1.7 million. 179,12210. That's exactly how much it costed, but we finally did the challenge. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.